Actor Bob Hoskins began his career as a fire eater in the greatest show on earth, the circus. It was in the Big Top that Hoskins saw his very first tiger. Movie fans know that Bob Hoskins has worked with a famous rabbit named Roger. But that's not all. His love for real animals prompted him to establish his own wildlife reserve in England. When the actor heard about the shocking decline of tigers in the wild, he got involved. Hoskins' concern for the tiger took him on a journey across the Orient.
Nature is made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and biannual financial support from viewers like you, and by Canon, providing the power of imaging to express your visions at home and work. And by Ford. We changed the way you saw the world. Now we've made a world of changes. Introducing the new Ford Explorer.
First tiger. Oh, I must admit the bottle went. Did go. They are a bit fierce. Oh, our first tiger. Oh, well done, Sam. Well done, sweetheart. We saw a tiger.
See the famous fire eaters, marvel at the magnificent tigers. Come to the circus. I was in a circus once, for a season. And it was in a circus when I was a kid that I first saw a tiger. It was magic. It was like fire on four legs. And it pulled at things in me that went back further than being born. Yeah. And I was going to find one day. For some reason, tigers mean more to me than any other animal. When I think of lions, I think of courage, nobility, strength. But when I think of tigers, there's no words, just feelings. Deep, ingrained feelings. Something very primal. So imagine what I felt when someone told me tigers could be extinct in another 10 years. I couldn't believe it. How can we let an animal like a tiger go forever? As the tiger's mystique, its supernatural grip on our imagination condemned it to death. If I really am to find a tiger and find out why it means so much to me, I have to do it now.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a short while we will be landing at Jakarta.
I'm starting my journey in the southernmost part of the Tiger's Range, in the islands of Indonesia. in Southeast Asia. 3 Indonesian islands once had tigers: Bali, Java and Sumatra. Now there are just a few left on Sumatra. But the tigers left an amazing legacy, even on the 2 islands from which it's disappeared. It's had a greater influence on their culture than any other animal. The tigers' forests have disappeared under huge cities like the Indonesian capital, Jakarta, on the island of Java. But people refuse to believe the tiger's gone. It went extinct here in the 1980s, but people still swear they see them on the island. The same's true on the neighbouring island of Bali. Before long, it will probably be true on Sumatra. The forests are being cut down, and the last few tigers are being hunted for the massive market in Chinese medicine. This is all that remains of the Bali tiger and the Javan tiger. Their stripes. How many tigers has he killed?
Yeah, he said that he was killed more than 100 tigers. It is since sejak tahun berapa mulainya?
Ya tahun 45 dulu.
It is since 1945.
Yeah. This hunter was killing Sumatran tigers until 1982.
Why did he stop in 82? Getting too old?
Yeah, he left because now it is stopped because there is a national park around us.
Oh, I see. Now it's poaching.
Yeah.
You don't mind being killed by the tiger, but you don't want to get nicked.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to prison.
Iya, apa nggak ingin ke penjara kalau misalnya nembak harimau lagi ya? Of course not.
Not everyone's given up. Even with the protection of national parks, tigers are still being cruelly trapped and killed. This film was taken on Sumatra in 1987. A tiger skin can be worth $15,000. The bones and other parts are just as valuable. In Taiwan, they sell tiger soup for $320 a bowl.
These are all parts of tigers, this?
This is all part of the tiger.
What's this? Is it a tiger penis?
Yeah.
They're like to get your, you know, do they use the penis?
Itu macam lihat dalam buku tadi bisa.
Yeah.
Tapi ramuan Cina
Oh yeah, it can make make us strong.
Oh, this?
In the night, yeah.
Oh, I see.
During the
Right,
night,
put it- yeah, prop, yeah.
We can make it force in the night.
Oh, right.
Yes.
It's an aphrodisiac.
Yeah, but it is.
But that's
not
the Chinese.
from
The Chinese.
It is Chinese.
The safest Sumatran tigers in Indonesia are behind bars. This drive-in safari, the size of a car park, holds a dozen or so captive tigers. Before long, they could be the only ones left. I wonder if they know. I wonder if the tigers actually know. This is it. Look at him up there. Once he ruled a kingdom. Now he runs around a park. As if poachers aren't doing enough damage, it's now being said there are too few wild tigers on Sumatra to breed successfully. That's why a group of American scientists are here.
Complete.
Dr. Ron Tilson has a remarkable plan. He wants to artificially mate distantly related tigers. They can't survive naturally, he says. Their numbers are so low that soon all wild Sumatran tigers will be inbred. They'll give birth to mutant sterile tigers. If you don't breed like this, if you don't actually, are they going to die out from interbreeding?
Okay. Yes.
Ron wants to mix up the genes. He plans to cross male tigers from zoos with female tigers in the wild. They'll produce healthy wild cubs with a new set of genes.
Let's look at the teeth. Open them up.
Look at the size of that.
Go ahead. Pry the mouth open. You put your thumb down here. There you go. There you go. There you go. See there? These teeth back here are for cutting the hide. These teeth here are for essentially killing and severing the spinal cord and ripping through things.
She just winked at me.
She just winked.
Yeah. Is this tiger capable of eating a man?
Probably.
Yeah? Ah, I see. I've just had my hand in her mouth.
I don't think she could eat all of us in one meal.
No, I'd go for the hors d'oeuvre. Yeah. Let's see. We've got a few minutes left before she wakes up. And this one was born in the wild. This ain't no pet. But I think we've had enough of this, don't you? Good night, sweetheart. Thank you very much.
Okay, we're out of here.
Our next destination is right on the equator in central Sumatra. Here in Indonesia, the tiger's called Harry Mau. Seems funny to call a tiger Harry. The language isn't the only thing I'm struggling with. It's boiling hot on this volcanic island of Sumatra. The air conditioning just can't cope.
Pull up. I'm not used to it like you are, you know.
These people are used to a lot of things that I'm not used to, like tigers on their doorstep.
Well, kids, pretty kids. You've got very pretty kids. You don't know what I'm talking about. Your kids, your babies. Babies? Ah. Pretty. Very lovely. Yeah.
Oh well, at least I know the Indonesian for tiger, Harry Mau. Harry's out there somewhere, perhaps. This is Kerinci, in central Sumatra. The people here are known as tiger people. They've built a remarkable relationship with the cat that can kill them. Tigers have become gods, able to protect and punish. These people see the spirits that watch over them as tigers, spirit tigers. Providing they lead a good life, the spirit tigers will help them when disaster strikes, the harvest fails. These dancers are being worked into a trance to pull in the spirit tigers. When they're ready, the spirit tigers will take over their bodies. Now the tiger Pawangs can deal directly with the spirits. The Tiger Pawang is the most respected shaman because he mediates with the most powerful spirits. He can win the fight against evil. As the shaman who deals with the devil, the Tiger Pawang has his own private ceremonies for contacting the tiger spirits. This is where the last few tigers live, right in the heart of the jungle, though they're difficult to see. The spirit tigers are here too. When this forest was full of tigers, it must have been a terrifying place. It's no wonder the people of Kerinci made tigers into gods. They can now believe that provided they live a good life, no harm will come to them. Do something wrong, however, and the tiger may act. Recently, a man stealing crops from a field was attacked by a tiger. Natural justice, perhaps. These people live with their fear of the tiger by seeing it as a sort of executioner. I wonder how I'll cope with my fear when I meet my tiger. There is something very, very strange about this place. Whatever that was like sort of a high mass to God's assassin. Because there is, you know, somewhere out there is a tiger. And they've lived with it. These people from Kerinci have lived with it for 4,000 years. And they've learned to live with it, alongside it. It's part of their religion, it's part of their culture, it's part of their everyday life. Listen to it. Just listen to that. There's so much life here, it's incredible. Strange life. But look at this. How anything can grow like that and that. Look, see it? This is the jungle. I've left Indonesia and its extraordinary tiger culture. No tigers as yet, but I have a sense of the terror they can instill. I'm heading north to the foothills of the Himalayas. The Indian subcontinent is the tiger's last remaining stronghold. 2/3 of the world's tigers live here. I know they're elusive, but I hope to find my tiger in Nepal. Unlike Indonesia, tigers are not worshipped as gods here. If these people are as fearful of the tiger as I am, they must deal with their fear in a very different way. 2 people have been killed by tigers in this area of Nepal in the last 2 months. This village is on the edge of a tiger forest. When I arrived, they were celebrating the rice harvest.
Where's the fella dressed up as a bird, eh? That's the bird, it's got the longest moustache I've ever seen.
The lady who is, playing drum?
Yeah.
Yeah, his husband and his wife.
Yeah. But why is he dressed up as a woman?
This one? No, the dancer, always they,
Oh, he
dress
always
up like
plays a woman? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Howdy. Oh, I see. Yeah, they've got swingers out here as well.
There's something about this place and the people that makes me feel a bit of a fool getting so worked up about tigers. No one else here seems that bothered. How do these people cope with living with a tiger? Like, if these were my kids, and there was a tiger anywhere near it, I want it dead. How do they cope with it? Look at this little sweetheart. And then, look. Imagine these little lot get eaten by them.
Babule bag dekhesa kaile kahi? Bag dekhesa? I'm asking, have you seen tiger? Chito heresa? Biralo heresa? Heresa ina?
Whatever the answer, I'm sure that if the tiger was killing things on my doorstep, I'd want to get rid of it. That's probably why we've persecuted all the great predators in Europe. The wolf, the leopard, the lynx, the bear. amazed at the tolerance of the people who live with this predator. Their culture is one of respect for other animals. The people here know never to underestimate the tiger's power or ferocity. No tiger ever does. Even half-grown tigers will take livestock from time to time if their natural prey is thin on the ground. To try and finally understand the Nepalese attitude to the tiger, I'm going to meet a family of a woman killed by one. It's strange when you think that in countries where the tiger is where all the passive religions were born. Hindus, Buddhists, Jains. A lot of them are vegetarian. And they all have a deep respect for animals. Most of them, part of their religion is never to kill another being. Don't even kill flies. Seems strange. It's sort of the most savage sort of predator in the world. Encourages pacifism. Bit of a phenomenon, isn't it? All this is tiger country. All of it, they're up there. Can't hear a thing, can you? I think you might even be out there looking at us now. A male tiger can weigh 600 pounds. It can pull down an animal 4 times its size. But tigers are usually wary of men. I hope it's true, because I'm also told it's the only cat that likes to swim. It's rare for a tiger to become a man-eater. It's often an injured one. A damaged leg can make hunting hard, so the tiger goes for easy meat, like humans. 6 weeks ago, a mother from a village on the edge of the jungle was killed by a tiger. She was its second victim. If anybody is going to show me what they really feel about tigers, it's going to be the family she left behind. This is her house. She had 4 daughters, one of them just a few months old. So what actually happened? Their mother had been killed in the jungle while she was collecting thatch for their roof. It was a tragic story, but this family accepted it with a humility and courage that shocked me.
And after some time they found the cloth and villagers and
If a tiger kills you out here, that's fate. I had a lot to learn from these people. Did they catch the tiger?
No, they haven't catch it.
Would they want to catch the tiger?
त्यो त नियम कस्तो छ छोपेर मार्ने त्यस्तो किसिमको खतरालाई त मार्न नै चाहने हो त्यो खतरा बाघलाई त मार्न नै चाहेको हामीले त यदि माथिबाट
they want to kill that tiger because that tiger is very dangerous for the other people also.
Yeah. Well, because it's eaten the human.
Yeah.
Would they want to kill all tigers?
सबै बाघलाई मार्ने कि त्यो बाघलाई मात्रै मार्ने
चिनेर त्यो बाघलाई मारेपछि खतराको बाघ त त्यही त होला
only that particular tiger.
What amazing people. Thank you very much.
Namaste.
3 weeks later, the man-eater was caught. He'd killed 3 people by now. But he wasn't killed. Instead, he was taken to Kathmandu Zoo. He'd broken a leg. His hunger had forced him to go for people. A very sad animal. I feel quite alone here, a million miles from anywhere. But I've got to try and make this little bit of the jungle my home.
All mod cons?
A makeshift bench in front of a flimsy tent. Not much protection here. And I've got to do this bit for myself. I can't turn back now, because I'm a little scared and lonely. But I never thought I'd feel like this. What's that? Business. I'm here, and I'm here to track down a tiger, with Ramdim to show me the ropes. But Ramdim worries me a little at times. He's got me walking in the jungle to a tree which is regularly used by a tiger to mark its territory. I must be mad.
See this scratching mark? It is all done by the tiger. And this is really big male tiger.
Wait a minute, how big are these things? Look at the size.
Yeah, it's really big. Let's have a measure. How big is this tiger?
Yeah, take it down. How big is it? 7 foot?
7 foot 2 inch. Really big male tiger.
Very big.
And they also spray, on the
What's
tree.
the spray?
You can
What's the spray?
sniff here. Tiger has spray.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Lovely. Sweet smell of brook.
Yeah.
The story is that every male has his own patch. They rarely meet other tigers. They leave scent messages for each other instead. I know if I weighed 600 pounds and was armed like something out of Mad Max, the last thing I want to do is fight one of my own kind. Someone could get badly hurt. They scent mark the trees by cheek rubbing, scratching or spraying. The stronger the mark, the more powerful the message is to other tigers to keep out. The area he's protecting is his livelihood. It contains his food and water and can have up to 6 females in it. A good scent mark lasts about 3 weeks. A tiger can lose the lot if his marks aren't strong enough to put off intruders. So tigers spend a lot of their time scent marking their trees. But not often like this. The fact that tigers mark their territories and we can see the signs should make my life finding a tiger a little easier tomorrow. I wonder, what will it be like? Nothing has been quite as I'd imagined up to now. It's been a hell of a journey. I've been bounced around like a ping pong ball. not just physically but morally as well. I'm having to come to terms with why I should want to save a killer. But I'm having to come to terms with a bit more than that. Alone in the jungle, I'm trying to understand why I'm so fascinated with this animal. We've all got phobias. Claustrophobia, agoraphobia, arachnophobia. That's my phobia. It's loneliness. I'm solely sort of juvenile, stupid, but I've always had a fear of being lonely. And here I am, thousands of miles away from Linda and the kids, searching for the loneliest animal in the world. I've got to be off my trolley, you know. But all the fellas here, they're lovely, they're sweethearts, they're really nice. But really, like, the only real relationship I've got here is with that animal out there. Why am I shaving? Just going to meet a bleeding tiger. He couldn't care less if I was smooth. Oh, the elephant might like it. Oh, well. You're a lovely this morning, aren't you? Yeah, I love your haircut. You see all these hairs? All over her. Thick, black hair. Beautiful. This used to be a mammoth, living in the ice. Now she's in the jungle. No, hang on, I've got them here. See? Try that. Yeah. All right. You've got enough in there? Yeah, I've got some more. Do you know they actually, when they're babies, they actually suck their trunk like a kid sucks its thumb? They're supposed to stop. Oh, that's it. Oh, look. Oh, here we go. Got it. Now, the tail, apparently, whoops, hold up. Where you go? Oh, she's, oh, that's what the tail's for. I see. Right, you hold that for us. So you step up, apparently. You step on her foot. You step up here. And you get up. And we're away. Some of them speed up. Let's go and find a tiger. To find my tiger, I've pulled in the experts. 2 trackers, including Ramdin and an elephant called Chen Chung Kali, my sweetheart. Elephants are the only way to get around here, and they're accepted by other animals as a natural part of the jungle. The river's a good place to start. It's the dry season. Everyone comes here to drink. The Indian rhino is disappearing as fast as the tiger. Poachers sell their horns as an aphrodisiac. Eastern medicine has got a lot to answer for. There must be a tiger out there somewhere. There's certainly enough prey for them. It's a question of following the clues. Tigers are not invisible. They must show themselves sometime. The prey animals will spot them soon enough. It's a matter of life and death for them. As for us, we're looking for the tracks along the riverbank. It's ominously quiet. These macaque monkeys eating the river weed seem happy enough. Although this one's got his eye on the bank just in case. Deer are the tiger's favourite prey. These Barasingha stags are moving our way. I wonder what's disturbed them. Hey, here we go. Our own secret weapon. Chan Chung Kali's 7-foot nose has found us a scent. What a gal. The tiger has to be close. Look, it's coming. Stop, there's two of them.
One is going and one is coming.
There, I can see the tracks.
Have a look.
Ramdin wants to look closer.
Get her to sit down. Yeah. Come this way.
Has gone this way.
But how do you know these are fresh?
Yeah, it is a fresh.
He says they're fresh.
How do you know?
Old tracks lose their shape and get covered in spider webs.
This is from female tiger.
These are female tracks, he says.
How do you know?
Males have a large square pad, whereas females have a smaller, more triangular paw. By measuring the width of the imprint, you can guess the size of the animal.
This is about, I would say this much big. I would say 8
Ramdin
feet.
thinks this female is about 8 feet from nose to tail.
8 feet.
Yeah, 8 feet, yeah.
And she's around here.
Sure enough, I can hear an alarm call from a cheetal deer. Somewhere up ahead, there must be a tiger. Deer might smell or hear a tiger coming, but only run when they see it.
We've heard some alarm calls from animals, and they tell you where the tiger is. And we've headed towards it. Can you hear it?
We missed the action, but we soon found the body.
We've just found this kill. And we're obviously on the track. What's happened here?
It's a very fresh kill, Bob. I would
just
say
now?
15 minutes old.
So, it must be very close.
Yeah, somewhere here, I believe.
All right, let's go and look for it. Come on.
Yeah.
For the next few hours, we played cat, and the tiger played mouse. Tigers need good cover. They ambush their prey. But I can feel this one playing with us. I've even begun to wonder if tigers can fly. After hours going round in circles, we've drawn a complete blank. Nothing. Not even a cat's whisker. There's only one thing to do. Go back to the start for more clues. From the small size of the paw prints, Ramdin says we're definitely onto the female in this area. He knows she's got cubs. That probably explains why she's keeping such a low profile.
How does a cat 8 to 10 foot long, that high, and weighing between 400 and 700 pounds, just disappear? A bright orange cat. Come on, let's go and find it.
It's getting late, but I'm not letting this chance go. Tonight, I'm told, is my best chance to see her if we hide ourselves near to the kill. A little later, I joined our wildlife cameraman, Hugh Maynard, in his hide. Hugh set himself up opposite the kill. Yeah? Is he going to come back?
Well, she should do. I mean, she's eaten a heck of a lot this morning, hasn't she? But there's still plenty left. She should come back. And they retire during the day because it gets hot.
Yeah.
Then they'll come out again in the evening. We just hope that she's going to come back tonight.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Hope it's not all night.
Well, I've got a light I can put up to use.
Yeah, but you're a lunatic. You live like this all the time in little straw huts.
But it's worth it when a tiger comes, you know.
Yeah, if we get one. Hugh is used to this, hour after hour. I'm not. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's freezing. She hasn't come back. Hugh, I'm going home. I've got a date with an elephant first thing in the morning.
Why is the stone just a rubbish? There's a stone.
My second morning in the forest, and it's time to give Chen Chang Kali a bath. She's such a wonderful animal. I'd bath a lady like this any time. She acts as if she understands everything we ask of her. I really feel I can trust her to look after me. I wonder if we'll have better luck today. We were on the way to check out some alarm calls when we heard a terrifying sound ahead of us. Two tigers are fighting. One of them must be the female we've been following. Another tiger has strayed into her territory. If her cubs are nearby, that would explain her fury. The power of this animal is quite awesome, and here she is just a few feet away. I'm glad I'm here with Chen Chang Kali.
Oh, my first tiger. Oh, I must admit, the bottle went. Did go. They are a bit fierce. Oh, our first tiger. Oh, well done, Sam. Well done, sweetheart. We saw a tiger.
We'll celebrate tonight.
Yeah, we'll celebrate. We'll have a few of them, as it happens. Oh, my first tiger.
The magnificence of the tiger is beyond doubt. I know now never to underestimate the tiger's power. And a little later I felt it, closer than I ever really wanted to. We stumbled into the same tigress again. She was completely hidden and charged us.
Tiger! Oh, go. Jangan, balong. Yang ini. Oh, bang ya, घेरने. We were going through the thing, and suddenly there it was, and it was going for us. It was literally going for us. It had a head. Well, it must have been as wide as this. I don't know if you saw it on the camera, but I've never been so scared in all my life, and that's it. I've had enough. I'm going home now.
It's really scary.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much. And there should be a government health warning. A government health warning about tigers. Tigers can seriously damage your sanity. I tell you that. I'm going bananas. Come on, sunshine. Let's go home. Oh.
Chen Chung Kali saved me from a charge. The least I can do is pull her a point or two.
Very brave girl. Of a stranger in your life to an elephant.
But I can't leave it there. I know there's more to the tiger than this. What about its family life? The cubs? Its survival? Over the next few days, I realised many of the things I thought I knew about tigers just weren't true. First of all, they aren't always solitary. Here a female tiger is together with a male. He's stalking a herd of gawa, wild cattle. You're going to have to run faster than that, mate. It looked a bit of a half-hearted attempt, but apparently tigers are not very successful, getting less than 1 in 10 animals that they go for. So much for the perfect predator. Almost everything about a tiger is related to catching prey. A kill requires a well-set ambush. One of the reasons why tiger cubs are dependent on their mother for about 2 years. They've got a lot to learn. Cubs practice on peacocks, but their attention is easily diverted. At about 1 year old, they find practicing on each other much more fun. This may look like a game, but it's actually part of the serious business of learning to hunt. There's one big difference though. The cubs pull their punches here. Imagine what this would be like if the claws were out. In a year's time, when these cubs are 2 years old, they'll leave their mother's care. They'll split up and establish territories of their own. They become sexually mature at about 4 years old. It's been a wonderful experience following a tiger family like this. We hardly ever see the father, though. He does show himself from time to time. When he does, we try and follow him. He's usually going about his daily but very important routine, scent marking his territory. Territories vary in size. In India and Nepal, males guard an area of about 25 square miles. Keeping out strangers protects his food supply and his females. If other tigers try to muscle in, he'll fight them off. The 4 cubs have almost certainly never met their father. He had nothing to do with raising them and is quite likely to mistake them for intruders. When he accidentally comes across his own cubs, there's no telling what might happen. He's very uncertain as to who they are. But as he got closer, the cubs made a dash for him. He didn't attack, even when they came up behind him. He appears to have accepted them. A male tiger is hardly ever seen with his own cubs, but it does look as if he continues to recognise them. So much for the male having nothing to do with family life. He actually seems to be enjoying himself. When their father moves on, the cubs will be left to their own devices again. Since their mother hasn't returned, they'll carry on trying to get a meal for themselves. They've seen some vultures coming into a carcass. It's worth a try. Even a vulture's appetizing if you're hungry. The question is, have the cubs learnt enough about hunting? Cubs have made their first kill. But how long they'll survive is anyone's guess. A poacher could get them at any time, if there's enough money in it. The same's true of every country I've been to. We've got to stop this trade in tiger parts, or the tiger faces certain extinction. When I set out to find my tiger, I didn't know what I'd let myself in for. I had an idealised view of it. Now I've seen it in the jungle. I know it's more than just a big orange cat. It's a ferocious predator. It demands a real respect. It's been a humbling experience. Without predators like the tiger, I believe we have nothing to keep us in check. Perhaps it's here to remind us we are not the most powerful animals on Earth. If we lose the tiger, what kind of human predator will we create in its place? I've always known we have to save this animal. Now I know we must.
Nature is made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and biannual financial support like you, and by Canon, providing the power of imaging to express your visions at home and work. And by Ford, introducing the new Ford Explorer.
This is PBS.